Tesla gets into the S&P 500. What are our thoughts? Yeah, no, news came out this week that Tesla hit into the S&P 500, getting inducted in December, I think 22nd. It's big news. It's going to be huge for Tesla. I think it's going to start another run for their stock, and I'm excited about it. I'm getting some option calls for a little bit later into like January, February time, so you can see the smile. I'm excited.
Hey, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but called it.
Yeah.
That being said, of course, but now the question is, what does this mean, right? And what's the next step? So to answer for people watching this, what does it mean to get into the S&P 500? And why is it great, right? So all of these family offices, all of these investment companies that, of course, trade the S&P 500 have to buy the stock. So, of course, now you've got, Tesla getting in, you've got all these family offices. They don't have a choice. You got to buy the stock, right? So that's definitely great for Tesla. You get a lot of institutional buying, but you also, for people like, our grandmothers or grandfathers,
A lot of retail traders, yes.
Our fathers or mothers, if they're investing in, for example, you've got unions here in Canada, right? You've got Hoop, you've got all these other things,
pension funds, everything.
all these pension funds that of course own the S&P. You got to buy the stock. So now you've got a lot of these people that are going to be buying, which is great. Obviously, fuel Tesla, just more people buying.
Yeah, just open market. It's going to be a lot more buying. I think the volume is going to pick up again. And I think the story is going to get more and more attractive throughout the months because they are continuing to just develop as a company, doing a lot more greater things. They're ahead of every EV company. The conversation is not going to stop. So the hype's going to continue. And I'm really excited. And Elon's going to, pull some rabbits out of his hat again, and it's going to be another
rabbits are coming out of somewhere. No, I mean, I guess the question I'll ask you, and I know people are asking, I didn't buy before. You've got a month now to buy before they get inducted. They just announced it. Of course, that's fantastic, but it means when they hit that market, when they hit the S&P, these institutions,
let the
these
horses
offices,
out. They're going to be running.
Gotta buy.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Even if you're buying now, it's still going to be a good play within a year from now because their volume's still going to get in. There's going to be a lot of buying. There's going to be a lot of hype about it. And like I said, Tesla's probably one of the best stocks to buy right now and going into the future because they're so innovative. And it might not just stop with cars. They're always going to be developing new and new.
This will be a $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
Look, we're at 400 bill. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's crazy. That's way too much. Look, this is going to be a $1 trillion company. This is the future of, like we said, electric infrastructure, electric vehicles, and that's not where it's stopping. What the potential, right? When are we going to have airplanes that fly themselves? They basically do already.
Yeah.
That these guys are going to, of course, compete with Bombardier, all these kind of companies that are outdated. You're going to see Tesla come in.
Yeah, they got the team behind it. They got the innovators, and there's not going to be a slowdown period. I think most companies do have that, but Tesla's different. They're always next step.
Yeah. If you're wondering if you should buy, like we said, you have a month to buy before these institutions really start buying. Of course, some of them are moving early, and price might fluctuate. But like Colin said, this is a great 12-month hold. We're Tesla investors ourselves. Of course, with a few shares. And now's a good time.
Yeah, and I also would want to mention that this impacting the whole industry as a whole for the EV companies, right? You're going to see a lot of like NIOs, all the other companies moving as well because it's like what is your saying always? The boat raises all tides.
Rising tide lifts all ships.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, and I think it's going to continue doing that. And I'm getting some calls definitely in my options trades. I'm also holding shares of Tesla, and I'm going to pull through for the rest of the year with them. And going into the new year when things start to pick up again with the markets opening, like vaccine news, markets opening up, more money getting poured in, I think Tesla is definitely the number one buy for us.
Yep.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions about other companies that we might predict going into the S&P 500 and just any other questions about Tesla in general, definitely leave it below, subscribe, and yeah, hit the like button now.